Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Addie and this is a very exciting video because we are picking out my last TBR of the year, which is actually crazy, genuinely. I have 4 more books to go to reach my reading goal, so we gotta get on it. There are some books that I would really like to get to this month, particularly because I bought them specifically for this month, so we're gonna make sure that I cater my choices to that, as well as I decided this is a new jar only for this time, but I did it because there's a little gingerbread man poking out, and I thought this would be the perfect jar because we have to do a holiday jar because we are doing only holiday prompts this month, and some of them are a little non-holiday, but I'll explain them as we go if I get some, but we'll set those right there. First things first, I went to the Chicago Kris Kringle market and I got this little tea tree lamp and I'm so excited about it. Oh, it has my hair on it. These are just like old tea tree little candles that I got last year. It's a little tree and I thought it would go so good with the tree one, and I was like, what better time to light this baby up than right now. We're gonna do that together. If you guys don't know, I really love myself a tea tree light. It's one of my favorite things in the world, and they're just so cute and whimsical and I love them. So let's do a quick recap of what I did not finish from November's TBR. Of course, Oathbringer, I think we all knew that wasn't going to be finished, but the 3 books I didn't finish was Paranisi, The Academy, and One Dark Window, but I read everything else, so I feel like that is pretty good. So these go back into TBR jail. Paranisi has a big chance of coming back, of making its comeback, because that was one book I really wanted to get to over break, but it just didn't end up happening. So let's put you back onto the roster. Now let's get into the TBR. So prompt number 1, go with this one. Ooh, this one's a good one, productivity wise. It's a book on your 2025 TBR. And this one isn't really holiday, but it is New Year's oriented, so I do feel like it is kind of holiday. Also, this is my last chance to get those last books off the TBR, so let's see what we've got. There's a few books that I really like to read. Oathbringer, obviously I need to be putting on my TBR, but I think that's gonna be my month-long audiobook anyway, so honestly I think I'm just gonna pick 9 books. I'm not going to read 9 books. Actually, I might. I get out really early this year, so I might read 9 books, and I might just leave Oathbringer as my listening book and stop letting it plague every TBR. So I think I've been really in the mood for, oh, it's up here, I really want to read Winter Garden, and that is a book on my 2025 TBR. I love Kristen Hanna, and I haven't read one of her books yet so far this year, and I just love her books. And I have been itching to get one back on my TBR. This one is a World War II story in Russia, and it parallels a mother and daughter in 2000 and 1994. I mean 1941, not 94. And it explores the heartbreak of war, the cost of survival, and the ultimate triumph of human spirit. So I am very excited. I love the way Kristen Hanna writes mother-daughter duos. I feel like she writes female relationships so well, genuinely so well, and I cry every time I read one of her books. So this one I think is honestly my next read, and I'm really excited I got this prompt. So we're gonna put you as my first book. Let's go to prompt number 2. These are really long. I didn't think these through. Ooh, a book with red or green on the cover. I am going to go, I know which book I'm gonna go with. I feel like I have such a know what I want to read for my end of year plans that this is gonna go by so fast, but that's okay. I really want to read Holly by Adeline Grace, because what other time am I gonna read this? Let's be so real. It's a holiday novella from the Belladonna series, and I mean that was one of my favorite YA trilogies I've read in a long time. And look at the beautiful artistry. Listen, I think there's a plague though. A plague of series starting out with one character, and then by the time it ends, you completely forgot about the main character because they replaced her with a blonde. With a bubbly little blonde, okay? And by plague, I mean it's happened to me twice. Caraval with Tella. And like, listen, I love Tella, but I miss Scarlet. I do. The whole holiday novella was about Tella. I wanted some Scarlet time. Same thing with this. Cigna, all the artists on the front looks like Blythe. And all the thing, oh, okay. The plot is Cigna and Eris working together. But the end of book 3 was all Blythe. And I'm like, give me more Cigna. This is what I fell in love with in the first book. Just a quick rant. And I like Blythe. But again, not what I signed up for. But that's okay. I am really excited though because I love artwork that seems to be done. There's art within the book. I do love when like a YA fantasy series does like a holiday novella where like low stakes, we just get to see our favorite characters again, just having some good old holiday fun. It looks long, but the print is so big and it takes up like half the page. And there's lots of art and I'm very excited. I feel like this is gonna put me in like a holly jolly mood closer to Christmas. So this one I'm going to put as the second book on my TBR. All right, let's do the next prompt. Ooh, a book with a winter setting. Listen, okay, so I want to read Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. But I have a prompt in here that like will only really work for this. So I'm gonna wait till I get that prompt probably and set her to the side. She's up to base, like she's on deck, but I don't think now's her time. Let's see. I have so many books that I could use for this. I could get a thriller. You know, I think I have 2 ideas. I have A Winter's Promise and One by One. I have been liking having like one thriller on the TBR, so I think I'm gonna go with One by One. Also, it's almost made so many Oh, I have For the Wolf as well. I have a lot of wintry reads. Ooh! I also have The Raven and the Reindeer by T. Kingsfisher and The Snow Queen, which I want to read both. And I want to read them like together because like this is kind of based off of The Snow Queen. So I'd like to read them together. I kind of miss one book. So I'm counting them as like kind of a dual pick. I feel like I could also get another chance at this. And I would just really like to have a thriller on the TBR. There's so many. I also always forget to look here because there's also a ton of books on here, which I should probably start looking at. Oh, I also have Fake Skating by Lynn Painter. I have so many books. So much going on at the moment. But I do think I'm gonna go with One by One just so I can have a thriller on the TBR. Because I have so many of them and I never reach for them. But when I read them, I have fun. And this was what my mom recommended, so I know it's gonna be good. It's Getting Snowed In at a luxurious rustic ski chalet high in the French Alps doesn't sound like the worst problem in the world, especially when there's a breathtaking vista, a full-service chef and housekeeper, and others to keep you company. Unless that company happens to be 8 co-workers, each with something to gain, each with something to lose, and something to hide. And that sounds great. Also, I love thrillers that's not like a family matter. I don't know why it freaks me out when it's like between 2 married people. Like I'll read them and I have fun, like The Housemaid I loved. And like, I feel like those are harder to do right. I don't know why, they like irk me sometimes. But I love myself like a workplace kind of thing. So this will be fun. And it's like multiple POVs. I think it'll be quick read. So I'm gonna go with One by One. Let's go with the next one. Let's see. We have 6 more to go. So I better hurry this along. Oh, this is cute. A book you gave as a gift to yourself. What did I buy myself recently? I get a lot of books for myself. I always somehow find some occasion where I'm like, it's like I turned in an assignment. I cleaned my room. I did basic adult responsibilities. Let's buy myself a book. Let's see what I have gotten myself. I just bought myself The Mad Wife, but I don't know if that's like what I want to read right now. I already have like, this is historical fiction. I already have an historical fiction on the TBR. So I'm thinking no. I just got myself The Strength of a Few. And I think this is probably what I'm gonna do. Like this was a little gift over Thanksgiving that I got myself because I'm trying to be on a book buying ban, but you know how it goes. Yeah, honestly, I just really want this on my TBR because I've been waiting forever for this book and I'm just so excited about it. This is the second book in the Will of the Mini trilogy and I rated Will of the Mini 5 stars. A really easy 5-star too. I didn't like grapple with it. Like it was like, oh, this is 5 stars. And it ended on the most crazy cliffhanger and I've been dying to get my hands on the second one. I was begging for an arc, but obviously that didn't happen. But honestly, I just know it's gonna be worth the wait. James Islington. I read one book by him, but he hasn't disappointed me thus far. So I'm so excited, and I've been waiting forever for this, and I'm just so excited to keep going. This is like a Roman fantasy, which I think is so interesting, and the fantasy system is so interesting. It's like power kind of goes like in a pyramid, and like each class gives some of their power to like the top. So like the very tippy top is like the most powerful people, like basically like omnipotent. Like they are just so incredibly powerful. And it like is set at like this elite academy. I'm just so excited. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go with this one. We have 5 more to go. Please get me the prompt I really want next. A book with a star, tree, or ornament on the cover. These are snowflakes. Star, tree. Oh, is this a star? I'm really trying, like this has to be on the TBR, but again, I don't think it works just right, so we'll let it be star, tree, or ornament. Let's see. Got like the raven and the reindeer. Let's see what you got. We have some stars here. Again, count these as 2. You know what? I found some stars. It's Piranesi, and I'm gonna give her another chance on the TBR because this was like my next read. Not anymore, because I have Winter Garden on my TBR now, but this was theoretically my next read. So I want to give her another chance to be read by the end of the year. And I've just heard such fabulous things, and I'm so excited to read a Greek mythology retelling. Let's please get Good Spirits. Please, 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 please. Here we go. Here we go. A book that takes place during the holidays. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for, where it's like I couldn't really use it for like anything else, and that is Good Spirits by B.K. Boris. And I am so excited about this holiday romance, and usually they don't get me all that excited. However, I've read Love Light Farms by her, and Love Light Farms was just so good. Like something about it just like worked for me and got me so into the holiday spirit. So this one, it sounds so up my alley, and it's by an author that I love. It is like follows the ghost of Christmas past, and I think it would be really fun to read A Christmas Carol along with it. So I think I'm probably gonna do that and make it like a dual situation again. It's kind of like I think like the ghost of Christmas past like starts haunting this girl, and she's like, I feel like I tried to be a good person, like why are you like haunting me? And it kind of follows them, and I think it's a romance between her and a ghost, and I'm like, I always love that trope. I think it's so like just quirky and whimsical because they're always nice ghosts. I loved it with The Dead Romantic, so I'm very excited to read it in a holiday form, and I love a little bit of like magical realism in my books, so I am very excited to get to this. I just love her writing, so I know I'm gonna love it. I've also been getting like TikToks of like Pinterest photos that like correlate, and oh my god, it looks so good. So very excited to get her on the TBR. We have 3 more to go now. Oh, this one's peeking out. I think that's my sign. A short book. Perfect. This is actually what I was waiting for. It's gonna be 10 books, but like this book is literally, the font is huge and it's like 85 pages. But I count these 2 together. It's The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen and The Raven and the Reindeer by T. Kingfisher. I think these will be so much fun to read hand in hand. And I wanted to read this last holiday season, but it was not on the agenda. And I think that reading these 2 will help me get to further my reading goals. So very excited about this. This one follows Gerda's friend Kay. She's stolen away by the mysterious Snow Queen. It's up to Gerda to find him, and her journey will take her through a dangerous land of snow and witchcraft, accompanied only by a bandit and a talking raven. I'm so excited. I love like not just like holiday reads, which I do love holiday reads, but I also love like wintry reads. Like fall and winter are definitely like my favorite seasons, and I love to just like feel the atmosphere with it, and it's just so cozy, and I'm so excited to read these together. I think it'll be super interesting. So we have these count as 2. So let's go on to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th book, 8th prompt. Oh, we're getting to the end. I can't believe it. The last one of the year. This is so exciting. We have a book that fulfills one of your 2025 goals. This one is different than like the original like 2025 TBR because I made like a list of like goals for myself. We have read a book over 1,000 pages. I should put Oathbringer on this, but like I just refuse to put Oathbringer on another TBR because I'm just gonna listen to it, and I am gonna read it. Should I just do it? Nah. I'm just gonna make it my 10th book. Read 2 classics. You know what? I've read 1 classic. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I have to do it. Let's put Oathbringer on yet another TBR. I really delusionally think I can finish this by the end of the month. I think I can if I really lock in over break. I am like this far in, but I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna read it. TBR is looking mighty hefty, I will say. Last one of the year, this is crazy. Okay, let's pick a good one. This one feels good. A book you received as a gift. Oh, that one's cute. And I have received a few gifts recently. What have I received as a gift? I'm trying to look at like my birthday haul one. You know what might be fun? You know what I'm gonna do? I got fake skating for my birthday, and I feel like I finished last year with reading a Lynn Painter book, and I feel like it might be fun to finish this year with reading a Lynn Painter book. And this one just looks so cute. It's like a second chance romance from like a friends to lovers. I think Danny and Alex like grew up together, and then they moved, and now they moved back or something like that. But like, it just looks so cute, and I love myself like a Lynn Painter YA, and I got this for my birthday, and I feel like, oh my gosh, the tree is so gone. This went by so fast, but that's okay. This would be like a good like study tip. Like, you get a break when the candle's fully out. Like, I feel like that's a good like time frame. Anyway, I'm gonna do that next time. I love her. I read Betting on You last year, so this would be, I feel like, a good way to end the year. I got it as a gift from my mom for my birthday, so I'm very excited to put her. Oh, you know what I didn't put on? The Fellowship of the Ring, which is what I wanted to read. I don't know where it fit in, so maybe that's just like not happening, but that's okay. You know what? It's fine. If I can always deviate from the TBR too. It's not like I'm married to it. So let's quickly go through all the books on TBR. I'm very, very excited about it. We have Fake Skating by Lynn Painter, Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, The Raven and the Reindeer by T. Kingfisher, and The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen, both of them together. We have Good Spirits by B.K. Borson and possibly A Christmas Carol with it. We have Paranisi by Susanna Clark, The Strength of a Few by James Islington, One by One by Ruth Ware, Holly by Adeline Grace, and Winter Garden by Christian Hanna. It's so heavy. Oh my god. I'm honestly so thrilled about this TBR though. So I feel like the holiday prompts and my little Gingy man did not steer me wrong, thankfully. And we'll see how many of these I get to. Who knows? We'll see. That brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what is on the end of your TBRs. I am so intrigued to know. And if you want to see any of these read in any vlogs, I have fun plans for some of these books. So if you're interested in that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you know when those vlogs come out and any future videos I make. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to finish the year off strong with you guys. I hope you guys have a fabulous week and a fabulous start to your holiday season. I will see you guys so soon. Bye!